it was on, and
Okay.
it was. And
What do I do with this now?
Just hit those
that,
buttons.
hit the red button.
Well, I would put some gel on it,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
And then you would smear the gel a little bit, right? Okay, that's gel there.
Okay.
Now smear it. No. Okay, but you want to go.
Placement.
You got to put it
Okay, one goes
by the heart.
Sternum.
there, and one goes in here like
And then
this.
you go one,
Yo,
two,
Clear,
three,
clear, pop.
No, you
No,
don't
that
touch
you didn't
the bed.
clear. You didn't
Yeah,
clear.
it's a metal bed. You can't touch that.
Pop.
In other words, I would have died.
And then you would
Yeah.
read it. And then you would
Or
read
you
it
wouldn't
and see if
have
there's a
died.
response.
Read it.
The read out
You would
here,
see
but
if
we
there's a
didn't charge it up.
response.
Let's give him another one.
And then if you need to, you can go up. You can increase.
The
All right, you're
voltage.
charged. Go ahead.
Increase the voltage.
There you go.
Increase the
Rub.
voltage.
You gotta rub. You gotta rub.
Increasing the voltage.
And here's your.
Okay, you just.
Yes, he's cured.
There you go.
We did it. Great work. There was cured.
There you go.
There's your souvenir.
Another Larry King fan.
Very healthy EKG.
It was my cousin. Let's go back to the crew. This is, you know, I can't tell you how this feels like a county hospital. This is,
Well, Larry, it is.
it obviously is, yeah. Even the men's
I
room
mean, it's
isn't a
from the
men's room.
exact county hospital we
Yeah.
shot the pilot in, so they.
Yeah, it really is a tile for tile.
I cured him. He had a defibrillation acrophobia.
Yes.
A very strange
He's
case.
scared of heights.
Did not know it was, that's right. I did not know it was my cousin.
Right.
And with the shock of seeing that was just
Must have thrown you.
intense. George, you really did that?
Yeah, oh, sure. Oh, yeah, well, that was an accident.
It was an accident.
They'd replace, usually we have, they've taken the guts out of those things. And they had one, the prop person had one for a specific thing that we were doing. It was on a low voltage. And I was like, and I did one of these moves and bam, in front of a bunch of people and knocked myself halfway across.
Was he right? The live show was easiest because you rehearsed it like a play?
Yeah, yeah.
How long are you committed to the show, Laura?
3 years, including this year.
Alex?
5 years, including this year.
5 years.
As long as they want me, I don't even know.
What does the contract say?
I don't even know. I mean, this is the regular contract. It's probably...
Noah?
This in 3 through 8.
Eric?
3 years, including this year.
Joanna?
This year and one more.
What did I say?
Joanna. It's Juliana, but that's okay.
I know I said Joanna because I know someone named Joanna who you look like.
Oh.
Also, I'm keeping up with 9 people here. I'm going nuts. George, how long are you committed?
What time is it? Is it getting late? I finish out this season. Take it easy.
What do you mean? You
Anthony?
said you were going to do all...
That's for
Tony?
on the
I'm here for 3 more. This and 3.
Why are you leaving?
I'm not leaving. I'll come back and do some every once in a
you
while.
will?
But I'm just finishing out my contract, so...
Gonna go make more movies?
No, probably gonna go... I don't know. Go.
He's going to go to med school.
Exactly. Gonna become a doctor.
Let's take a call. Elkhart, Texas. Hello.
Hello, Larry.
Hi.
My question is for Juliana, and I'm a retired nurse.
Uh-huh.
Juliana, do you ever get truly emotionally involved with any of your parts?
With any of the patients that come in?
Yes.
Yeah, there have been times where I've gotten... In fact, last week we did one with the beautiful actress Sheila Kelly, and I just, on her close-up, I was weeping. You do get very involved in the patients, and it's, you know, sometimes to the point of you have to wait until your eyes dry to do the scene because we're not supposed to be the ones crying.
Alex, will George be replaced? Do you know? Will there be a new doctor, a new pediatric
Who
doctor?
could replace George, exactly?
Well, hey, you're leaving, man. Quitters leave, and now we've got to get a substitute.
But you know what?
We've been doing it for 4 years without him.
Exactly. I've been carried on your back for years.
Well, are we expecting a new doctor? I mean, what?
Well, I'd say if there is a new one to come, I hope he's a guy, because I think we're getting quite sort of women-heavy here. Yeah.
It's 5'4" now.
Yeah, we need some more
Kelly was brought
testosterone.
in to become my new love interest.
All the byplays of it. Do you enjoy those little intrigues? You go from one woman to another. He has a relationship with him. Now he's with her. Is that all?
You know what?
Because you do a lot of controversial subjects, too. We'll talk about that. But do you like the...
Well, it's nice. It's a nice break from the hectic trauma language that none of us understand. You know, it's kind of nice to just talk English and have a relationship.
Actually, I think the plan is that Jeannie leaves with Ross. For some reason, they've been having an affair that nobody knew about. And
You got that.
we both go.
Thing going on.
Okay, Louisiana. I didn't get this. Quincy, Louisiana. Another show. Quincy, Louisiana. Hello.
Hi. I have a question for Alex. Do they have input into what their characters do? Do they have a say-so, or how do the stories come about?
Yeah, okay, run through me. You get a script.
You get a script, and there are rewrites during the week before we start to film that particular episode. And if there's something that you're not too happy with, you can go and talk to the writers about it, and they'll listen. And sometimes it'll get changed, sometimes it won't. When I first joined, I came over here with a lot of stories that I'd picked up from hospitals in London, and I gave all of my stories to the writers, and they've used none of them.
When you get the script, you get the script. First thing you do is what? Look for how big your part is that week.
Count my lines.
Count the lines.
Count the lines.
Count the lines. Then do you read the full script?
Usually at the outset of any given episode, we'll do a table reading where all the actors, including the supporting parts, will come in and we'll
And the
sit
writers?
around. And the writers and the director of that
And
episode.
the producer.
I read you the other day.
Okay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
You did a good job.
I did an American accent.
Really? I'm sorry.
Have you ever had a time where most of you, if not all of you, didn't like it or didn't play? I had the opportunity once to watch Jackie Gleason go through a whole Honeymooner script, and he didn't like it. He just wasn't funny to him.
It's sort of the nature of the beast. I mean, there are going to be storylines that you may take issue with, but you have to sort of focus on the bigger picture and know that you may not like it this week, but like, for example, Tony went down a very dark road, was it a year and a half ago, where every episode he just seemed to get more depressed and more depressing. But and Eric did the same thing, but you have to believe that there's going to be a payoff to that sort of storyline sometime where you're going to be redeemed.
And you also have to, I think, trust in the structure of how it's set up. And ideally, and it seems to work most of the time, is that the actor gets sick of the repetition first, then the writers do, and then the audience do. So if the writers are catching it before the audience, you know, it saves the day.
More of your phone calls when we return. Also, we'll take a visit to the nurses' station when we come back.
A look at romance and relationships on ER when we return with Larry